How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pinsirs. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm coming back to you with another YCL Season 9 Draft League matchup. I apologize if my voice sounds a bit rough right now. It's 4:30 in the morning, and I just woke up so that we could play our buddy and coach, Harry the Hooligan, coach of the Sydney Star Raptors, for our Week 4 matchup. Harry's over there in the Australia time zone. He woke up early for me last time, so I figured I'd do the deed and wake up early for him this time to get this match out before work, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's got an incredibly powerful team. We did go 2-0 against Harry last season, but we're not off to a great start this season, guys. In case you didn't watch last week's matchup, we did cop another L, so we are now sitting at 1-2 on the season, and Harry is sitting at 2-1, I believe. So we're hoping to make those records 500 and keep our undefeated streak against Harry last time. Last time we saw him was in semifinals of the playoffs last season, and it was as tough of a battle as it was the very first time. Came down to some luck a little bit, but ultimately it was just a back and forth match. So let's look at the teams, guys. As always, Harry's team is under his name on the dock, and he's got access to Iron Bundle. It's there, it can break really hard. I think a choice spec set is very easy for him to bring this week because it definitely outspeed a choice X modest set will outspeed everything on my team, outside of some scarpers. And then, but he could also want to run boots on it just so that it doesn't have to switch into rocks and take 25%. Then he's got access to Galarian Slowking. During prep and mocks, this thing was an absolute menace, and I think it was just because I was sacking things that could deal with it easily when I know that I have a plan for it. But yeah, it was just an absolute pain in the butt. It was 3 attacks with Thunder Wave of all things, so getting hit with the Yellow Magic myself was not fun. But it's a very strong special defensive thing. It could have access to Chilly Reception. I don't anticipate it to have access to Chilly Reception for this match because I do have Snow of my own, and he doesn't want to give me any Snow turns for my Sand Slash, especially against his team, or free Veil turns for Ninetales. He's got access to Espeon as his first Terra, Captain Terra, Psychic Fairy, and Fighting. Hits really hard on the special, the offensive side, can set up pretty easily, gets access to Magic Balance, so we do have to be careful with setting up rocks against it. Then he's got access to Clefable. It's a mon that I absolutely hate going up against, as Unaware and Magic Guard as its abilities can be made super bulky, or it can be made to have a special, or have some kind of setup set going on. Land OT I anticipate to come probably as a super defensive set with Rocky Helmet to deal with the Hitmonchan a bit better, but it could also be a Choice Scarfer in this. I do think there are probably 4 valid Choice Scarf options on the team, those being the Iron Bundle, the Espeon, the Land OT, or the next pick, the Hydreigon. Land OT can be run physical or special. Probably special with maybe Weather Ball in this game to help deal with an Intimidate Crook or something a little bit better. I anticipated to have Brick Break on its thing just to deal with the Aurora Veil a bit better. And yeah. Then he's got Hydreigon. Hydreigon hits pretty hard on the special side. It does get some physical setup in Dragon Dance. Has access to Stealth Rocks, but does not have access to Roost or Defog anymore, I think is what it was. Nasty Plot setup looks pretty good with a Life Orb item. Could also see just a Choice Scarf Hydreigon set coming. So now we're dropping down into the 5 that I don't anticipate to come the most, but some do have some viability. Magneton, I think, has a decent amount of viability. It can sit there and it can trap my Goodra, it can trap my Alolan Sand Slash, and pretty much 1v1 if I don't have Earthquake on either. with like a body press or something. That and my you could just want to volt switch around. It's got a pretty decent speed tier. It could run Choice Scarf and volt switch around, but I would anticipate probably in a Violite set just to make it a tiny bit more bulky and help lift some hits. And then he's got Blissey, Big Mom, the OG over there. He's got the special wall in Blissey. And if you look at the big breakers on my team, it's like Manaphy, it's Goodra, Ninetales, Clawitzer, which it can take attacks for days from those guys. So Blissey is viable. I do think if it comes, it probably comes over a Dragon or a Clefable maybe. But it definitely has its viability and access to Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock, Soft Boiled, things of that nature. And Seismic Toss would be probably its lone attack, which means that Decidueye should be able to wall it pretty well if we were to actually bring an attack on Decidueye to hit it. Then he's got Drifblim, his other Terror Captain. If Drifblim comes, it can come as a Ghost, Flying, or Steel. I anticipate Steel or Flying. Ghost, I don't think it does much for him against my team outside of the Decidueye. I think Steel offers a lot of resistances, and Flying would be there just to help deal with Crook a little bit better. I don't think both Terra Captains make it in this match. It's either going to be Espeon or it's going to be Drifblim. I think Espeon has the better matchup of the two, though. If he does bring Drifblim, it could be an Unburdened set. It could be some kind of annoying Strength Sap set, so it's just something to look out for. Next up is his other NFE, Thwackey. He can set up the Grassy Terrain, Choice Banded, Grassy Terrain boosted, Grassy Glides hit super hard in my team. They deal with Manaphy really well. Choice Banded with Grassy Glide, or Choice Banded Grassy Terrain Woodhammers also hit hard. We have a Goodra with Sap Zipper available to us, so maybe that deters him from wanting to bring it, but it is something that is a viable threat. I don't think it would hold the Violite over Magneton if they are both there, but I doubt they both come. And then last but certainly not least is the Smeargle. Smeargle is the jack of all trades, master of none Pokemon. It gets access to every single move in the game through its Sketch move, and if it's there, it's there to do one thing, and it's something that we have to figure out very soon. All of that being said, let's get into what we're bringing, why we're bringing it. Obviously at the bottom of the screen you see the 6 that I'm anticipating my opponent to bring, and I've gone over any substitutions that I think might happen. So first up is our Decidueye, and then Augur is coming back for this game. Let me see if I can raise this up a little bit. No, where is it? Okay, it's just gonna cut off. That's cool. Sorry, mid-editing, and I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, Vanok, Spirit Sackle, U-Turn, Roost, and Defog with a Long Reach ability. We have Heavy Duty Boost. This is our dedicated defogger. We don't want rocks up on our side of the field, and we don't want Toxic Spikes up on our side of the field, which he has access to plenty of on his team. Spirit Shackle is there to hopefully trap the Galarian Slowking, and it should 2-hit KO with our investment. U-Turn is for pivoting, and then Roost for longevity. Then we've got Caribou coming back, Goodra Hisui form, rocking the Heavy Slam, Dragon Tail, Body Press, Ice Beam, Sap Sipper ability. Sap Sipper is there for the Thwackey primarily. I don't think anything else would want to hit a grass move on the team, but we can always scout. It could also be used against a Drifblim as well. We have the Sugar Berry to help us live and EQ from Lando, and KO even a defensive Lando back with Ice Beam. Max defense, max BDF allows us to live pretty much anything we want to and just stay alive for as long as possible. Then we've got Elizabello coming back to this match. Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, and Sword Stance with the Iron Fist ability. Terra Steel. Bullet Punch is there for things like Terrafairy Espeon or the Clefable, or just to get some decent damage off to something that might want to resist Mach Punch otherwise as we're going down. If we can Swords Dance on an incoming Lando, then we should be able to pick it off with an Ice Punch and then not be affected by the Rocky Helmet if it's defensive. Mach Punch or Ice Punch into Mach Punch should pick it off on a defensive Lando. If it's offensive, then we kill it at +1. So that's what we want to go to, and then I think he struggles to break through this can break through a lot of the team once it hits a Sword Stance up. Next up, Sir Crocodile. He went over a remake from what he was originally. Now he is a Crunch Close Combat set with Taunt and Stealth Rocks to help us deal a bit better with the Slowking. I didn't want to bring Earthquake because, as you see, my opponent has a lot of resist or immunities to Earthquake. Looking at that drift on the Hydreigon, the Lando T, the Thwackey, right? So I brought Crunch to help deal with the Slowking a bit better, Taunt so that I can't get Thunder Waved or anything, and so I can throw up some Stealth Rocks. I don't remember the exact item that I ended up going. Oh, I ended up going for Black Glasses on this item, just to ensure that the Crunch did as much damage to that Slowking, because I really just don't want to deal with it, and I want to knock it out as soon as possible. Fifth on the list is Yamato coming back. Blizzard and Freeze Dry just do damage into my opponent's team outside of Blissey and Slowking, respectively, if Slowking is a specially defensive set. Aurora Veil, because we want to get that Veil up to allow us to live hits from other things, maybe get a Sword Stance off on Hitmonchan, and then Baton Pass to just get up on out of there against things that we really don't want to be in against. We do 1v1 a Iron Bundle with this set. I've done it before. It doesn't really matter what Iron Bundle set it is. We 1v1 it. And then last but certainly not least is not Wigglytuff. It should be. I just forgot to change all of this after I made some changes to the team. It should be Manaphy. Not rocking that set. We ended up running a Choice Scarf set with Ice Beam, Energy Ball, and Shadow Ball with Flip Turn, I believe. So no special stab on the Mon. We're set to outspeed a Choice Scarf Lando T if it's adamant, and we just do a lot of damage to everything on the team. We outspeed a non-Scarf or non-booster speed Iron Bundle and Oko with Energy Ball, unless it is like Rindo Berry or Assault Vest. So yeah, that's the team that we're rocking with. We're going to try to get into this match with Harry and play this super early match and hopefully pick up a dub and get back up to even at least. Alright, we are connected here with our good buddy Harry, and we are ready to go. We did not trade 6. Okay, so let's see. We have Clefable, we've got Bundle, Slowking, Lando. So we got 5 and no Hydreigon. But we got Thwackey instead. Okay. Thwackey still probably does a lot of damage to our Kudra. But he had to bring it for Manaphy, I completely understand. I am going to lock in with lead Crook. And we said good luck, have fun in the chat, and we can get this match on the way, guys. Let me write this down. Bundle, Espeon, and I'll start it up as soon as I get closer down. Thwack, Lando, Clef, and Glowking. Alrighty, let's get this match on the way, guys. Good luck, have fun to my boy Harry. Hopefully we'll make it a good one. I think I'm awake enough. Let's get it. if y'all hear me setting my mug down, it's because it's like right behind the mic. Alright. We've got lead Crook into lead Espeon. If this thing is Terra Fairy, it absolutely obliterates us, and we don't want that. So, what can we do to get around this? Outside, just go into Goodra. To see, one, what this dude wants to Terra into. If he wants to Terra into Fairy, good on him. But he did see that we're not Intimidate, so maybe he doesn't think we're just some normal run-of-the-mill Stealth Rock set. We do see Terra right off the rip, and we are going to see Terra Fighting! I don't think a Terra Blast from Terra Fighting will kill. Should do like 70, 60, 156 down to 66. So that did 58%, so you're not specs. That's cool. Okay. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. This offensive pressure is not great for me right off rip. So I really don't want to get rid of Goodra because I need it for the Thwacky, but all he needs is one well-predicted low kick, and it absolutely obliterates me. Ninetales should be able to take 2 from this if it still goes for Terra Blast. So it's turn 3 and I haven't hit a single attack. So this offensive pressure is absolutely killer. Terra Blast comes off. We should 85. So that did 43%, which is decent damage. I could just... Nothing really switches in to a Blizzard, and it allows me to get damage off on pretty much everything outside of Slowking. So that's what we'll go for. He can Calm Mind up if he wants to. He goes for a Terra Blast. Maybe Scarf Terra Blast. Ooh, the crit mattered. Oh my god. Ninetales getting crit every week. God, that sucks. Okay, so Terra Blast. I'm going out into Decidueye because I'm thinking that this is a Scarf Ninetales. And yeah. We will definitely find out if it is Scarf Ninetales right here. Ninetales needs to come off the layout. That crit definitely mattered. Not even a high roll should have killed us there. So I can just U-turn out into something that wants to deal better with this. He has to go for a Psy Shock to do any sort of damage to us. Or a Shadow Ball. I'm just going to U-turn out and see what he wants to go. Yeah, he does decide to withdraw, so I think he's Scarf. Scarf question mark. Out in Orlando, that makes sense. Okay, so that did minimal damage. We don't know if it is Rocky Helmet or not. based off of that damage. Or it looks like it's a defensive set. So I think I can just go into Shirahoshi here. And we should kill with pretty much anything. So he probably wants to go out into like Slowking or Clefable here. I'm gonna flip turn expecting a hard switch. I don't anticipate. Okay, so he's fast. He's a Scarf. Okay, so no Scarf on Espeon. Scarf on Lando and its Jolly nature. Good information. We like to see that information. Helps us out a lot. So that was a Choice Scarf set. Choice Scarf Lando. Because we do have our Scarf, and we know that we outspeed an Adamant Lando. And that's Choice Scarf. And I want to see what U-turn typically does to Manaphy. He knows that he's revealed his Scarf. Jean Grey comes out, that's the Fable, I believe. No, Slowking, okay. Oh, that's the Rocky Helmet, okay. Helmet, King, and who had to kill his turn? Espeon, okay. So, we went down to 89. We'll add, I think it's 16% to that. So we were sitting at 67. Which means that did 23. Yeah, that's no offense. No physical offense, at least. Yeah, no physical offense. Decidueye into Slowking. I'm going to Spirit Shackle here. He should know that he can live pretty much any hit, but I want to trap this thing and hopefully not let it switch out. Let him see what he wants to go to. Okay, so he's going to switch out into probably Lando. Lando's going to come out and probably take 25-ish%. Nope, he's going to take even less after that. Okay. Oh, where am I? Dudes. Let me get those popped up. So he took like 6%. So he has, I don't think this is bulky. I think this is going to be rather offensive. I don't think anything this Lando goes for will matter outside of maybe a knock. I do want to get my rocks up as soon as possible though. Even a knock won't matter unless you use like, yeah, it's gonna be a roll. I'm gonna U-turn. He goes for U-turn. That takes us down to 114. So 36% on the U-turn. That's a high roll from max attack. Maybe that's what I should have been looking at on Manaphy. So Wanda comes out, that's gonna be the Clef, right? Yeah, okay. do want to see Crocodile. No, not Crocodile. Crocodile Violence. Espion. That's terrifying. And we do 75-ish% with Crook. But that's not the one that's in right now, so that ultimately does not matter. Moonblast is going to do a ton of damage. I could just go into Hitmonchan and Terra Steel and get up a Sword Stance. That doesn't seem too bad for me. This is going to scream Terra Steel, but that's okay. I'm going to get up a quick Sword Stance on this thing. Let him go out into whatever he wants to. Espion. Terra. Fighting. Terra Steel at +2. And that's with the Punching Glove, and we should be able to do a lot of damage to the Espion, but ultimately get knocked out by Terra Blast, I would assume. It's not Choice Spec, so it's not Life Orb. I don't know what, maybe it's up there. So we saw Protect. I haven't been, so we see U-Turn, Protect. And I think I go... So he protected there, right? So that means if he is not, if he's Magic Guard, right? So I think we have to test what he is. And left. Okay. I need a Sword Stance again. I don't see another. If he switches out, okay. So if he does not switch out, what does he go for? I had to get greedy there. Flamethrower comes off. We live it. Let's go for the Bullet Punch. Are you unaware? He's Babiri. We're +4. Okay. He is unaware as hell. Good on him. But maybe we can get some more damage off here. And he picks up the burn. I am so tired of these burn hacks, man. Burn's gonna kill us. Clef is Flamethrower. Burn's not gonna get us. Okay. That sucks. Bullet Punch for damage. I should have probably just waited, I mean, and gone for like an Ice Punch or something, and because it hits everything else relatively hard. Clef's gonna get the burn kill on Hitmonchan, unfortunately. Protect, yeah. Okay. That's how we want to play. Oh man, that sucks. Hitmonchan goes down to burn. Okay, what do I do here? Honestly, I don't know. Go out in the Gudra. And He knows that a steal move is probably coming. So to fix that, the Wacky wins this game, for sure. He could probably go out into Lando. You know what, I'm just gonna hit what's in front of me. I don't really have much else to do here. Jean Grey comes out, that's the Espeon, so we should be getting decent. No, that's not the Espeon, that's this abomination. Rocky Helmet, yep. Okay. We knew that. Go out into Crocodile. I'm about to get 6-0'd and I can't do anything about it. I had to test the waters, and the burn definitely didn't help us there. Slack off. Okay. Crook into, because we know the Lando is going to come out here. Right? He could bring out Espeon. I'm just going to go for a close combat. If Espeon comes out, it means I get good damage. If Vision comes out, so that is the Espeon, right? Yeah. I had to make that prediction. And it is red card. Cool. I don't mind that. What do we got? Decidueye. Okay. So that unfortunately does. So it was red card Espeon. And I am just going to roost up because I don't. It has to have Psy Shock to kill me here. But that's red card. It didn't bring Poltergeist, so that's not going to make a difference. I could easily kill this thing with Spirit Shackle right now. Because I live any hit that he wants to go for. So I'm going to roost up and try to get my health back. Lando comes out. Ooh, that sounded rough. As we get a roost off. Rocks were important for this game, I just didn't realize how important until I did not get them up. And we live anything this guy wants to go for, so we'll just U-turn out. Slow U-turn, Lando, 122. So that did 21%. 69, no. 31%. Okay, Clef is in. Clef is like max defense. Manaphy, not doing enough. Goodra does enough. We'll go into Goodra. And double out into Decidueye. I'm not going to run Calcs the rest of the game. Okay, so we're going to double out into Decidueye, expecting them to switch out into Slowking. Yeah. This Slowking is absolutely annoying. And I think all we've seen from it is Slack Off, which is fun. And I can just can U-turn out as he switches out, likely. But his Lando is faster than everything. I'm just gonna Spirit Shackle. Yes, okay. Did a good chunk of damage. We did trap it. As he goes for a Future Sight, we still have Crook around. And I'm willing to sacrifice Crook to take that. Now. Slowking is sitting pretty low. And we need to Spirit Shackle to kill. He can't leave unless he's like Shed Shell, I think is spelled right. Yes, Decidueye picks up a kill against the annoying Slowking. Hey, at least it's not a 6-0. And we should see, I would imagine, Clefable come out here. It's not too late, it's just we struggle to deal with the Lando because it is Scarf and then Thwacky therein. But Slowking's gone, so now Goodra is free to hit moves, like just the Ice Beam to predict the Lando wanting to come in. That did show Future, and Ice Future is going to go off this turn, so that is something to keep in mind. If I were him, I go into not this. Wacky. Into my Decidueye. You are faster, so all you have to do is go for a knockoff. Honestly, what are you doing for me now? Not much. I can still switch you into Goodra, Clefable. Don't need you. Need Decidueye around. I'm gonna switch in to Crook and see what kind of damage this thing is doing. You can get rid of my black glasses and we can absorb the Future Sight. Knockoff comes off. 139. Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay. That's gonna make a big difference. Life Orb. Who doesn't? Grassy Glide. Nope. Grassy Glide. And that was the thing making its debut. Switch out. Oh, great, and we're not faster than Jolly. Dude. Switch into Caribou. This is I just made the biggest mistake, because all he has to do is just go for a move, right? I just need to get the grassy terrain away, to be honest with you. Grassy Glide comes off, he sees the Resap Zipper. Low Kick is probably coming off here. Get a little bit of recovery. And I'm gonna swap into Decidueye. I'm just gonna swap around, and I have to play this pretty solid to scout for the Low Kick. Can you just go for a knock? Drain Punch, okay. So Drain Punch into my Crook will not kill, which is cool. This is his game to lose at this point. He saw me switch into the checks relatively easily each time, so now I am just going to go for a U-turn. I hope it doesn't bite me. Damn. Okay. That's GG. I can't stop. Okay, he got it right. Wacky picks up a kill. You saw that we were heavy duty boots. So now he can drain punch for free. I should have just kept up with the shenanigans, right? That's on me. Honestly, if I can get Thwacky to go away, then Energy Ball is good. Force him into Glide. Check. Last turn of terrain is here. No, what? Give me Grassy Glide. Damn. We're sitting. Yeah, he's got us in range. For certain. I don't think Crook, unfortunately, is not intimidated this week. But I also don't think Crook gives us much in the way of the rest of the game. You can go for a U-turn here if he wants to. Grassy Glide comes off, that should kill ya. Wacky picks up another kill against Crook. Honestly, I had to play for that. Wacky. Nope, not. Where are you? Crook. And Shirahoshi can come out here and kill this thing with an Ice Beam unless it's got some bulk. We know that it's not Eviolite. So we can just lock in Ice Beam. His best bet is to switch out into Clefable here. Or just sack something. Because all he has to do is Grassy Glide. Oh, bundle. Oh, man. That sucks. Yeah, we're going to lose this. There's no way around this. But maybe I can pick up a kill in the process. I don't know. He wasn't booster. Free strike comes off. We should die. No, we don't. On the off chance that he wants to go for something weird, then just gonna Ice Beam. Nothing really cares to take it. Free strike comes off. Goodra goes down to Free Strike from Bundle. Holy shit, this game was absolutely horrendously played by me. Just, he can easily switch out here and preserve differential into Thwacky. Or he can try to pick up a kill with Bundle. Okay, so Manaphy's gonna pick up a kill against Bundle. And Thwacky's gonna come out and pick up the third kill of the match. That's gonna be GG, my guy. Baby boot, yep. Fuck Thwacky, man. I let Goodra get too damaged early on. And yeah, that's ultimately what spelled the end. GG, my guy. You played it absolutely phenomenally, and I played it absolutely horribly. I don't know what's up with me. I'm gonna look into making some transactions. Probably because I cannot seem to win with this team. We are now 1-3, and I don't like that at all. We are the defending champs, and we need to make a better case for ourselves. So we're going to look into some transactions and see what we can do to make this team better. Probably drop the Snow Cooler, but maybe keep Ninetales. I don't know. The crit on Ninetales was big. I will say that. The crit, in my opinion, the crit on Ninetales was big. It would have gotten me some damage off on the Espeon and potentially knocked it out when the Crook came, and I wouldn't have had to worry about it anymore and been able to play around it that way. GG to my opponent. Gonna try to bounce back and see what I can do better. I don't know. GG, Harry. Don't count this out. We're coming back for you, and we're coming back with a vengeance. My name's Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach for the Philadelphia Pinsirs. Peace.